Trial. 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 Trial.
Hello bees, sorry for the massively delayed intro while I got my shit together, but we are here now.
Trial.
Hello friends and welcome to this week's Final Fantasy not Final Fantasy 14, Jesus Christ, this week's Indie Thursday stream. I am unable to speak. This week we are going to be playing through the final chapter of Means of Madness. I am very excited for this. Because this is a good game and I'm really enjoying it. So, without any further ado, seeing as we fucked about for a bit, let's just head straight in, shall we? Not quite the floating head in the darkness this time around, but close enough. I have, as The vinegar wine has been marinating in the fridge for an hour. I did find my chocolate, so I got them as well. So anytime I get too scared, or especially if I get jump scared, I can either have a swig of wine or some chocolate, depending on how I feel. You know, we're gonna take it as it goes, but for now, let's just head straight in, shall we? When we left off last week, we had finally made our way through the depths of the Orochi base and met the Dreamer, and now we are going to go to the gate. And I'm going to refrain from singing Violence by Grimes, because there is no way in hell I can make my voice go as high as hers in that song, and I shouldn't be trying it. Yet I am anyway. So it's a very good song that I constantly have stuck in my head. Right. Hello, Osterby. It is indeed the spooping hour. I can't remember where I was going. Okay, going to the crash site. Finding a way out. Remembering what my controls are. Here we go. Let me out, meow. Although I'm continuously expecting to be jump scared. I'm also rolling. I'm rolling my sleeves up slightly. What? Jesus Christ! I thought that was a head coming up those stairs there. I'm guessing this is the way that I go. I remembered that time. I didn't forget to do the atmosphere. Right, I'm gonna sit back in case something terrible happens. Just my general assumption at any given time that something terrible is going to happen. Right, I'll refill on oxygen while we're here. I'm guessing this is the way I need to go. Exactly. I feel like it's just generally a good assumption that, given the whole Space Orochi thing, bad shit is gonna go down imminently. Jesus, I can hear like a buzzing noise, which I guess is from outside, but I thought my phone was going, and I was like, ah, shit. Only person calling me at this time of night would be my mum, and that means something bad has happened.
Oh my god. I'm arriving at the door now. It's massive.
Yeah, it sure is.
Stone carvings must be thousands of years old.
Nice.
The records of excavation you found in Argus? This must be the place.
I'll meet you inside.
Somehow I get the distinct impression that terrible things are going to happen, but, you know, maybe that's just me. Yumi, I think this is the quite literal moon, given, you can't see them now, but given the whole, like, honey nut dealio. Moons indeed. Anything interesting in here? Nope. It a box. Where am I going? Somewhere around here. Spoopy. I guess there's a cave entrance somewhere here. That's a thing. This is also notably a thing. This is a second thing. unboopable thing though. Man, I should refill my oxygen. Where am I going, that way? I guess that's where the crash site is. I'm going to refill my oxygen first. Just because I don't like that we're already on 89%. That makes me uncomfortable. It's not even like I'm running, I'm walking slightly quickly. Yay, scary cave. I mean, our previous experience in a scary cave was great, so like, I failed to see how this one could go wrong. Although right now my bigger question is, where is the scary cave? Ooh, I do love a good orb. Thought there might be something up there, but I guess not. We don't have the ability to jump. It's fine, I'll wander around until I find it. Unless I get really frustrated and lost, in which case I will look up the walkthrough that I still have open on my phone. Which I'm trying to avoid using, but this is me, noted bad at games gamer. I should probably re-oxygen at some point. Oh, Yumi, I absolutely can. His Grace, what else would you expect? And it's you, so what else would you expect? Where are you, Orb? Orb, be more immediately near me, please. Okay, I'm definitely gonna go, hang on, is the orb right here and I've been walking right past it this entire time? Boy howdy, it sure is. Right, I'm gonna go refill my oxygen again. God, I'm an idiot. And, go poke at the orb a bit. The Vorb, the Void Orb. Hi, Pixie! I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I can't believe I only just saw this orb that was directly in front of me. I feel like a real stinking idiot. Right. Hang on. Oh, I see, I think. I don't actually see. I just thought I saw. Okay. That looks right on the bottom. And then on the top. gonna go for this one that's easier to... What? Aha! I just needed to poke it. Yay! Oh,
Incredible.
oh thank you, Bex. Lord A fucking live. Sorry if you got the Oh, I don't like the implication there that something is falling apart.
The murals are so well preserved.
I came here to learn from the ancients, travelers at the nexus of the dream world. The Gaia engine they discovered, that immaculate machine, spans both dimensions. It powered their entire civilization, gave them pure vision, sight through time, knowledge unencumbered, and with all the good that intense light and power
I don't think I have Osterby.
There's always someone or something.
Oh, no worries, Pixie. Take care. Have a safe drive home.
I craved it. The knowledge consumed me.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look then. So, there were some people, and then there was a big rock. They all worshipped the rock. Still Pix. And then the rock summoned tentacles.
It's a warning they left here long ago. If we let the filth take over the Gaia engine, the universe is left to the whims of ancient beings awakening from a million years slumber.
I and Maeve are both pro-dreamers.
Guardians, we must repair what
So-
has been broken. Reality will cease to exist.
There's something under the ground here. It's shifting through the sand.
Lord
Get off
Worm.
the sand, Declan! Declan!
Holy shit.
Keep moving! Keep fucking moving! Get the fuck out of there! Run!
I'm not gonna make it. Oh, shit, 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 shit.
I gotcha! Move! I'm gonna hold them off!
What?
Dozy! Declan?
Get back to the rover, Newhart! There's nothing you can do here!
Hell no! I can help! I know what we need to do!
It's everywhere.
What, the filth? Yeah, boy, how's he? It sure is. Let me up, meow. Ah, guys, blessings upon you. Whoever brought this in with them is a genius. Orb. Well, it's not really a orb, it's a orb, a light orb. Well, that sure is a pit into the depths right there. I don't think I want to be jumping that way just yet.
The engine! That must be it!
It doesn't look like any engine I've ever seen.
I'm
My
coming.
engines are very
Hold
pretty.
on.
What is this place?
They found it! They found the engine!
Cross the threshold. You must reach them.
These statues are well spooky, just as a... Let me in, meow. Okay, I guess I have to go solve a puzzle. Oh.
I can feel it crawling underneath the stone.
Runes. Language. A key, maybe.
Pustules.
Your eyes, they are forever open, never blinking until they crack like eggs and reappear.
Declan, snap out of it! Here, take this.
What am I supposed to do with it?
I'm just enjoying the dialogue, to be honest. I assume they're going to die regardless, so... I keep expecting one of these statues to come to life soon and, like, fucking murder me. This reminds me distinctly of that one Doctor Who episode that I now cannot, for the what the shit, remember the life of. Okay. So with an N at the side. then a squiggly wiggly, and then a sideways squig. No, one of the sequels to Blink, where they, a spaceship crashes, a spaceship that was carrying a weeping angel crash lands onto a planet that, where everyone, rip, they're, oh.
What the hell is that thing?
I should have expected it, and yeah, I totally wasn't expecting that. Do I have to go down? Can I not go this way? I want to go this way. I don't want to go down. I don't want to. Okay, it's going that way.
Sand is shaking. Not good.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on the fucking rocks then, isn't it? Which way is it coming? Am I meant to be running, or can I, like, dodge between rocks? I'm also gonna take a sip of wine for that. Oh, man, it's rough. It did cost very little money. Hey, buddy. I can see you, fuck nugget. Double fuck nugget? Okay, Pixie, take care. Land on the
Feel
rocks.
tremors.
Right. Where do I go from here? If it tried to, it could eat me from, like, right here. Right. Where do I go next? This way? I'm probably gonna die.
The sand.
I'm trying my hardest.
What are these?
Symbols. Language. An unlocking mechanism?
Oh, beans.
What are you doing?
That did something. Holy shit, it's spinning faster. It's working.
Am I stuck?
God. Do that again.
Oh, folks, I think I may be stuck. I may have to die and refresh, because I'm guessing there was something I was supposed to do there that I didn't do.
The sand is shaking. Not good.
Well, if you ran slightly faster, you could get out of it. This is really... get up, get up, get up! I'm gonna die. Gross.
Feel tremors.
I didn't shriek that time because I knew it was going to happen. I could see it there. I can hear upstairs neighbour thumping around, so I hope he enjoys me shrieking to myself. Also, do you guys enjoy my my ghost lights? I'm going to take them down after this and put my winter lights up, but... Okay. So... What the hell am I supposed to go down here and then climb up this way? I don't have a jump button, so there's no way to get there, which looks like it's the way to go. Unless it's just like... So it won't let me climb up this way. No, this way's the way to go. I'm just gonna wait for that to leave. And sprint, 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 sprint,
The
sprint.
sand is shaking.
Not good. Sprint, 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 sprint. Okay. I can see my next segment of... Right. I was gonna say, if he yells at me about getting off the sand again, I'm gonna fucking murder him. Right. Sector 1 down.
Try to barricade the door!
No, it's already here. You can't.
You fucking bastards! You're gonna have to tear me apart!
I think they're going to, Josephine. I'm not gonna lie.
Josie. Oh my God, Josie. Shane. Josie is.
Big F's in chat for Josie and Josie and Declan even. Okay, but grab some oxygens first. Wow, my frames appear to be dropping quite significantly, and it's happening in-game as well, so I do apologise, folks. Oh, oh boy. I love that. That's so cool. God, that's fucking gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
The moons loom above us, drawing closer together with every second.
That's so pretty.
No! Josie! Oh my God.
Rip. Big F. How's that hanging, buddy? Man, I realize in retrospect that maybe, in back. Ah!
No. Declan! Declan! Fuck, this can't be happening.
Oh, that scared me.
Shane, listen to me. You can't trust her. She isn't who you think. And if she is who
I'm gonna have a chocolate for the shades.
Tell your mom to fuck off. For me.
So what the options are?
Oh, shit, Declan. I'm sorry.
Activate the Gaia engine or...
I'll finish this. This is the end.
You can't let your friends die in vain. You have to complete what they have started. I cannot do it alone, Shane. My form, it shifts in the in-between. I will guide you. Be my hands.
I'm ready.
What am I doing?
The runes, their language, it bends across the dimensions. It rotates and changes meaning. Recreate the sigils, align the inlays. Light the remaining pillars and charge the waning machine. Its glow will restore the barrier.
Okay. So I need to rotate it to the right cube, I'm guessing. Which is... Okay. It's something different, I guess, you know, like it's, okay, so I need not this one. Not this one. Not... Okay, so I need something where it's a box and then the thing encasing it is... There's only one thing encasing it. No, it's definitely not that. could be this, so how do I... No, it's not that. Never mind. No, it's not that one. I know, like, it is... I actually really enjoy the puzzles. I'd love it to see, like, the actual team behind Secret World do, like, an ARG that's, like, puzzle-based. Actually, I was thinking the other day, podcasts like... I don't know if the Magnus Archives would be good for it, because I still haven't listened, but podcasts like the Black Tapes would make for really good ARG content, on the basis that, just fucking this up. So lamp goes like... No, it's not that one. Because of the whole... I reckon it is this one.
Yes.
Ah.
Quickly to the next. The moon's draw ever nearer. Illuminate the ancient machine while there's still time.
Ah.
Hurry, Shane.
I'm trying. Anyway, because of the...
You must. You must. Tendrils of filth slither along the spine of time. They thrust themselves into the ether, tear at the fabric.
Okay. So, this one has a box that's only one box and it's not encased by anything. What? Or it could be encased, but only on that side, so... I don't know, what I was thinking was specifically in terms of things like Tanis or the Black Tapes, how they could really easily lend themselves to the idea of an ARG, on the basis that, was it that? No, it is not that. Do I have the wrong one? This would be on the bottom. Which none of these are, so maybe I do have the wrong one. No. Okay. Needs to have the Ziggity Zag at the top that's the opposite of this. I feel like it's this one, but wiggled a different way. This way, I think, maybe. Possibly, that looks right. Quite possibly it isn't, but we're going to say it is. That looks right, too.
My son. Just one more.
Big unnerved cat energy. Is there anything this way? Just tentacles? Okay. This is well cool though.
You are the key.
Shut up.
Endless light. Return for us. Bridge the dimensions. Light and shadow. Repair the drifting, shining, luminous. Do you hear it singing? It sings, Shane.
Uh-huh.
I can feel it. The energy. It's weakening. There is still hope. The moons must not align. Go, my son. It shines with the brightness of infinite knowledge. Do not fear it. No.
God, I
your
need to...
friends, they died to help you. Finish what they started.
I need to hurry this one up or I'm gonna fucking die. Uh-oh. Could be this one. No. Okay, I'm gonna look for the ziggity zag on the side actually. No. 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 I don't think it's this one, but no. 25% left. Oofa doofa. Definitely not that one. Could be this? No. It doesn't have the ziggity zag on the side, obviously, you fool. Nope. Guess it could be this.
It's in place.
There we go.
I hope to God this works.
My sweet boy. I'm so...
Jesus! What's happening?
Time has come. It was inevitable. We were too late, Shane. The engine cannot contain the dreamers any longer. Run! Before it consumes you! Run!
But it looks so pretty. I had to take a screenshot like that. Or... what? I appear to be... oh.
It's unstable. The unbearable light. It's destroying the temple.
The engine! We charged it! Why didn't it work?
What they warned would happen. Was it prophecy? The beings
Let me out, meow.
They were warning themselves, other travelers, this galaxy, which is doomed to the void. The awakening is inevitable.
Nice. Love me a good void. Right, where am I going? This way, apparently. No, this is where I just came from. Unless it
There
isn't.
has to be something we can do.
It
And
is
I
too
got-
late to restore the ship.
Oh, I got mixed up.
One last chance. One final result. The Gaia engine is compromised. Sleeper stir. Barrier is mended. Barrier is mended. The work requires sacrifice.
Mom! Stay with me!
To the moons.
What? I mean, I guess. God, how the fuck do we make that jump? Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy. Ow. Don't do that, huh? Oof. Don't do that. This wine is diluted to the point where it looks a little bit like I'm drinking sort of neat liquor or indeed water. It's just very vinegary wine. Also thinking about it, if there's an option to like let the dreamers wake up, for the sake of my Secret World self, I kind of really like that option. Just, you know, given that, like... Exactly! Like... I'm glad that my oxygen level, like, came back to... Ah, scary. Came back to life. Second try. I ate shit and died the first try around, but... Ah. Remember how we were talking about Lord of the Rings earlier? Well... I thought that was going to be an underwater lake. I love underwater lakes and all the shit that could live in them.
Can be reborn, but it requires sacrifice. The moons, the dreamers, Phobos and Deimos. We must close the rift, shut the gate. Jane, you are here for a
Whoops.
reason. You were marked. Sent here.
Just fell through the,
I don't know what's going on. It's all falling apart.
pretty...
What do I have to do?
To the moons. You must go to the moons. There is no other way.
I've been playing a lot of Assassin's
Fly
Creed
to the
recently.
stars, to where the Cyrano broke the barrier and slipped from the sky.
This is what I'm used to doing, you know? I do like that we're like... Whoops. Panicking. I like that little detail of the way that we like panic as we refill our oxygen. But seriously, Assassin's Creed has a lot of, I presume this is where we need to go, it's normally where we need to go, has a lot of,
To the launch pad. The Invictus should be ready to fly.
I believe in you.
I'm glad someone does, because my screen certainly doesn't. It has a lot of very quickly running through collapsing things, where if you miss the jump you have to, like, completely restart it. So that's been my recent gaming experience when I'm not playing Final Fantasy, you know? Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy. It's okay, little buddy. You can just, you know, go to sleep. Just as long as you
Alright,
have
Shane. You can do this.
enough
First
oxygen
step,
for me.
Get to the command console.
Retrace their path. Complete the ritual.
It's odd the things that we find difficult. I actually find the puzzle finding more difficult, but I think a large part of that is because quite often the puzzles require, like, I don't want to say necessarily a lateral way of thinking, but to a degree a lateral way of thinking, which I just really don't have. Also, man, Boise, howdy am I
Something got
getting
here before me. Not good.
Oh. Absolutely, definitely not good. Oh no. Those are tentacles, okay. Yeah, not plants. They are tentacles. There is a trash bag here, so... And a coffee machine. You know, all is well if you've got a coffee machine. This kitchen is bigger than mine. Like, if you guys want to view the size of my kitchen, it's maybe from here to here. And my fridge is about the size of this section of cupboard, maybe. And my freezer is about the size, it's probably slightly smaller than one of these shelves. I thought you were talking, I don't know what you're talking about, my kitchen or the game kitchen, but I'm taking offense at the fact that this launch, oh, my kitchen, oh, for sure. It's by far and away. I don't want to say it's the worst part of the flat, because that's not true. Part of the flat is how cold it gets in winter time. But it is titchy and tiny. Anything interesting here? There's a futuristic shower.
It's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Locked. Jammed. That right there is what we in the biz call a blast from the past. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I can't tell who wrote that. Okay, well, I love this lone exercise bike. It's very unnerving. Let's get. Oh, I don't know, but I have to take a ladder too. Who wants to bet that? What the fuck? Wants to bet that a demonic little girl named Alna is going to be at the top of this ginormous ladder. Right, I'm preparing myself for spooks. My body is ready. What? No demonic little girls? Ah. Trailblazer Alpha. Distribution security system. Everything is shit. Time 7 in the morning. What's going on here? Aha, obviously there's a button directly in front of my face to press. What the fuck? Gross.
I have to hurry.
That's extremely gross. Okay, now is where the spooks happen, I'm guessing.
God damn it!
Retayakans. Do 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 do. Well, it's supposed to be Icans. I give my life, not for honor, but not for spooks.
No! Not now! They're going to destroy the ship!
I'm still in a dream. How do I get out of here? Just absorb, just... You one with the tentacles, I guess? Can I crouch? I can crouch when I'm tabbed into the game. Not here, I can't. Controls crouch, that's why I couldn't crouch before. Nope. There we go. I was,
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back.
Right. Where am I going? Can't even see the Invictus anymore.
I have to be quick.
Oh. I knew it was out there. I just wasn't mentally prepared for it to be right next to me, you know? I'm gonna put sign on my front door tomorrow that says sorry for all the shrieking.
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back.
Okay.
I have to be quick.
Okay, boy. This thing has wheels. Can I, like, push it?
That rock should be safe.
Okay, right.
If I can just make it to the rocket.
Go. Rock, 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 rock. I honest to God cannot even fucking see the rocket. That's what I just came out of. And the rocket is... Well, it's telling me to go here.
It's moving. Run! Just run!
Okay. Right, I'm gonna wait for that thing to go past. Leg it, leg it, leg it. Yeah, I'm doing that, Shane. Chill your fucking bones, my son.
Made it. I hope to God the ship holds together.
Somehow I doubt it will, but, you know, hope is the thing with feathers. Right, let me in, meow. Oop, I'm dropping some frames, so that's how you know that there's a, that it's loading the next area. Oh, that's breath that's moving. I was incredibly confused for a hot second, not gonna lie. Right. Up we go. Well, it's time for another ladder, which means more jump scare potential, so I'm going to... Mars M cargo. Cargo.
Getting close. Just need a little more time. I never thought I'd be leaving Mars this way.
Okay. How do I climb up then? Like, carefully, I guess? Ah, the entrance is this way, obviously. Obviously the entrance is on this side. They're not expecting you to, like, hover over the bottom bit.
Lucas, Ina, Josie, Declan. This one's for you. Everything
wouldn't-
needs to be green. This is it.
I, quite frankly, would not dedicate anything to Lucas or Ina, given that one of them is a serial killer, and the other... Pillard could name Mars sucks. Whoops. No, go down, you fool. There we go. Yeah, like...
Good as it can be. Let's do this.
Lucas and Ina are both
Starting the countdown.
garbage humans. Let's be real here.
Close your eyes. Cross your fingers. Come on.
I really wish we could look up to see the... Whoa. Groans of G-force causing discomfort.
Clear up the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do next? Mom? Mom, are you there? Holy shit! What's happened?
Everything's gone wrong. Grip? Oh, hard same. I mean, the thing is, it's really helpful. The problem is that, well, not the problem, it looks disingenuous because that's the sort of thing that you would see if I had closed captions turned on, as opposed to just subtitles, because I can hear things, it's just that I process read word better than
This is everything you are.
heard word, if that makes sense.
Low. It's time, Shane.
Time for what?
That's why if I'm watching,
It's almost over.
No! This is wrong! You
Actually-
want to release those things!
They must be free, so that I can be freed. You destroyed the Gaia engine with your corrupted hands. Please, Shane, help me.
what are we doing? We letting the... I don't really know what we're doing, but...
Mars sucks.
We shooting the moon? So how do you get the... Moon's shot. So how do you get the ending where you... So you just sit there chilling, I guess.
Astronomers continue to be baffled by the sudden disappearance of the moons of Mars.
We only had one female actress. There's
NASA
a there's
called a
an
press conference to address the speculation that a manned secret mission to Mars.
there is an achievement for the other ending. It's like Dream Child or something like that. I think it's the only achievement that I don't have. No, I have. There are two that I'm missing. I sort of wish I'd done that then and let them go, given that I am, you know, categorically pro dreamers. There's two that I'm missing, but they're both hidden achievements, so I'm not sure what they are. One of them is that other ending. If you can, like... I did not. That'll be it. I saw that, and, remembered not to do that. I guess I'll have to do, I guess I'll have to replay this game and die in the zappy water, and then let the dreamers be free. I really want to see what that ending's like. If you can do a replay from last checkpoint, I might do that to see that ending as well, and then I'll replay it in my own time to get that zappy water achievement. But I feel like I should have. Okay, I might just do that then. I feel like I should have shortened last week's stream to make this one longer. I should have stopped at about 11 rather than continuing on to the end of the chapter. Oh well. This is a good game, folks. I know I'm talking to converts here, because you guys have all played it already before me. or you know, seen other people play it before me, but I did enjoy that. I want more like that. Yay, Joshua Judge. I want more games like this. Yes, please. Yes. I think what I preferred, oddly for me, given that I do really quite like cosmic horror, I find it quite interesting, I preferred the, like, subtle horror of the earlier portion of the game. But this was good. This was a good time, folks. A good time was had by all, including my ear, which is really itchy while it heals. A good time. I don't know. My brain's like too asleep to think of actual things to say, but I really, you know, I really did enjoy it. It did what the two things I was expecting from this was to our two favourite people, well, three favourite people, because I always forget about Jens because I'm out of the loop. Andy Bendit, Nicole, and Jens. Big hearts for those three. The things that I was expecting from this game are like, will scare me, it's puzzles, is secret world related but doesn't require knowledge of the secret world. And that's what I got. Big F's in chat for Shane. I have to say, I was reminded more of the game that Osterby likes that I played by the people who made Amnesia and Penumbra, the one in space. I can't remember its name anymore. I was reminded more of that than I was necessarily expecting to be, but I think it's possibly just because it is that's the one, thank you. I think a lot of it is because it hits those same beats of like cosmic horror, kind of, I don't want to say Lovecraftian for Soma, but it's the cosmic horror in space, and yeah, and I think it's also the visual similarity and the fact that it's a cosmic horror game, but unlike things like Dead Space or even, you know, certain bits of Mass Effect, things like that, because it is a walking simulator with puzzle solving, you don't have that same exactly, yeah. I guess I shouldn't say it's words are difficult. Exactly, Osterby, that's a good way of putting it. They have a similar location feel, and a lot of the environments of Soma did remind me a lot of Spacey, but I think it's also, I was like, you know, there's a part of me that was expecting us to, like, you know, upload our brain to one of the clones so that after we die we can live on the clone. There's that sort of thing, which is a very Soma thing and not at all a Moon's Madness thing, but it was still that I still almost had that. But I hasten to say that's not to say that I'm accusing this game of copying from Soma, just that I really liked both of them. This is true, exactly. That's the other thing that I keep thinking and circling around because I can't find a way to word it. One of the things that I liked most about Soma was the idea of wondering, are you yourself if you are not in the same body? Which I think perhaps is one of those things that's exactly that's just really fun. The idea that, And I really liked it. That's the thing I was going to say, which, my next point, I have to say the one thing that, now that I'm thinking about it, gets on my nerves, is they had that big thing with, like, there's clones, and it was never touched again. And I would have liked either for that not to exist, or for it to have had, even not necessarily any relevance, but even just a bit of lore saying, we are, you know, we're testing, and maybe it's in there and I just didn't see it, but saying we're testing growing clones, maybe. Moons of Madness 2, Moon Harder. God, I can't see that name Bartosz without thinking of a student who, the guy himself is lovely, but his enrollment's causing real headaches, so that name's been forever ruined for me. It's just something sort of saying, here's some bad science that we're doing. I have to say, though, something I really appreciate, something I really like about this, is I feel like what I like about this game, one of the things that I really like, is the way that it gave us more in the Secret World universe, but it can attract non-Secret World players because it doesn't require knowledge of Secret World. And also it's this, you know, relatively short, interesting game. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, all of mine are, you know, well, I only made one character in Secret World. I made the other alts in Legends, but let's say that they, you know, exist on whatever version of them that is existing. They're just hanging out in Agartha having a good time. I don't know, I feel like the idea of are you yourself if you're not in your body is a question that is very apt for people who are transgender and also people who have chronic illnesses or injuries, in the sense that, for example, if I was to be uploaded to a robot or another body or something like that, I would be totally down with it as long as I could choose the robot or the body, because, you know, mine isn't right. Both, I want to say, emotionally and physically, if that makes sense. And I like that idea with this of, that question is one that I keep thinking about, is, am I the real me? It's something I think about all the time, unfortunately. That's when I get my, Cosmic Dread, which happens rarely, but boy howdy does it happen sometimes. And then I just have to lie on the floor for a bit. Emotionally, not necessarily physically, because my floor is rather uncomfortable. What I'm taking away from this is that... Exactly, I think that's the thing, is it can market itself as a Lovecraftian space horror game. And then... like nicknames like the Filth, if you're a Secret World player, you go, yes, that's the Filth. But if you're not a Secret World player, it's completely normal. Right, I'm actually gonna go see the other ending, if I can make it work. Also, now that I know that there's not a timer for this bit, I'm not gonna bother to go get the achievement on stream. I'll do that in my own time. Right. I do have to do this bit.
Those things are back.
But I know where I'm going now, at least. Right. Run for it. I don't think you have to go this way, but I'm gonna... Whoa, let me out, meow. Go this way anyway.
That rock should be safe. If I can just make it to the rocket!
Ah, there it is. I was about to start running and then I realised it was directly there.
Run! Just run!
That's what I'm doing, fucko. You-
I have to be quick!
You're the one not walking onto the rock when I tell you to. I got to the rock. What I'm hoping, although not necessarily expecting, is that people who like this game, who don't necessarily know about Secret World, will go, oh man, this is good. I wonder what else they made that's not Conan. And then
Shit! There's movement under the sand.
become
Things are back.
interested in the secret world. I don't necessarily know how likely that is. Hopeful,
Quick.
but not expectant. But I think that'd be really neat. And the other thing I'm hoping is that,
That rock
I
should
dunno.
be safe.
I guess
If I can just make it to the rocket.
6-hour single player games are not 6 hour, but you know, let's say less than 10-hour single player games are
It's moving. Run.
easier to do than like new chapters in
Made it. I hope to
online
God this shit
games.
holds together.
But I hope an interest in this emphasizes to Funcom that there are many people who would like to play games that aren't Conan games. I don't mean, by the way, to disparage people who play Conan. It's not my thing, and you know, to each their own. It's just really not my thing. But I hope. The thing for me is that what I love about Secret World is its
Getting
story and
closer.
its world
Just
building.
need a little more time. I never
And,
thought I'd be leaving Mars this way.
Being able to play with friends is cool, but if this is what winds up happening, is we wind up getting, you know, like they say, less than 10-hour,
Josie, this one's for you. Everything needs to be green. This is it.
these, exactly, like, if what we get from now on is, 10 odd hour-ish, independent single-player games, you know what? That'll do. Like, I love the setting, and I love the story, and I want to know more about the story. Can I get going now?
Now, starting the countdown.
I can. Nice. Like,
Close your eyes. Cross your fingers.
fine.
Come on.
If the only future for... turn this down a bit. If the only future for the world of Secret Worlds
Clear up the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do next? Mom?
is in this
Mom,
sort
are
of
you
game,
there?
I'm happy with it.
Holy shit! What's happening?
It's a shit rocket is what's happening. Right, let's gonna watch the other ending. And finish off
This
my
is
vinegar
everything
wine.
You are. Just you alone.
Ugh.
It's time, Shane.
Time for what?
Hush, my sweet boy. It's almost over.
No! This is wrong! You want to release those things!
They must be freed, so that I can be freed. You destroyed the Gaia engine with your corrupted hands. Please, Shane, help me.
Okay. I guess that's like a bit of
What do I need to do?
It is done. They are free.
What's happening?
Julen. Ke. Kota. Yolex. Tia. Aya. Era. Itan. Aya. Gal. Itan. Yas.
turn this back up now.
Yaka. Batu. Yatasha.
I love it! Oh my god, I love it so much.
Do this! Stop!
This is my canon ending.
Shane, this is not the end. There is no end. There
This is tentacles growing out of the moons. I love it. It's such a cool idea. It's such a cool idea. And tell you what, this is something else I hope. I'm going to flip my chair backwards and
Astronomers continue to be baffled by the sudden disappearance of the moons of Mars.
listen, as it should be, Yumi. The universe can eat my entire ass. I'm pro dreamers.
NASA has called a press conference to address the speculation that a manned secret mission to Mars.
I know, like, what I'm gonna say is that this guy, you know, he's been, like, mind controlled by the dreamers ever since he directly looked and communed with the dreamer earlier. This is my canon ending. I love this. Well, by the way, when I say that Maeve is pro-dreamers, I mean, like, kind of, but not really, you know? Maybe perhaps better to say they're not explicitly anti-dreamer. But Maeve is a good boy. He deserves support even when they make bad decisions. Think about it. Shane's got purple wings now. The prettiest wings. The pixiest wings. Exactly. Exactly right. Maeve's just here to have a good time. Well, and also the dreamers promise them knowledge, and more than anything else, that will motivate them. I guess they're the Cynthia in this situation. Okay, now that I've seen both endings, and I'm missing just the achievement for dying in the zappy water. Folks, as I said earlier, I know you've all played this already. This is a good game. If you haven't played it and you have the money, please do. And yeah, I mean, if this is like hang on, no, let me with it. From what I understand, the idea of Moons of Madness as in a Lovecraftian space horror game already existed, but Funcom published it, and as part of the publishing, they stuck some secret world onto it, basically. That's, like, purely as I understand it. There's a very good chance I'm misunderstanding that. But if the reaction to this game makes it that more people are interested in this world and this universe, I'd love that. And if we never get more like actual Secret World Legends content, that would suck, but I guess I can make my peace with it. But given that what I love so much about it is the story and is the world building, if, as I was saying earlier, if this is what we get, is, you know, every couple of years they come out with a 10-odd hour indie game that's reasonably priced and just tells another chunk of story. And it, you know, it can be, I mean, I have to say, games like this, walking simulators with puzzle solving, this is my favourite genre of game above any other. I mean, I'm like a shill for the walking simulator because I love the idea of games as an experience and not necessarily things that require skill. But I love the idea of the effort in a game. Exactly right. Like, I don't know if it would be possible to do it, but maybe, you know, if there was a game, for example, that was built off of Secret World's character creation engine, so you could make a character. I doubt they would do that for an indie game. I imagine it would probably be more likely to be more, I don't know, although Conan Exiles, you've got a lot of, well, Conan's where all the money is, I suppose. I don't know much about the Conan series except that that's what we get instead of Funcom. But yes, no, absolutely. But I love more stories in the setting of this universe, And I mean, I would love more continuation of the story of Secret World. I would love to know what's going on with the Morning Light, quite frankly. I want to be able to deal with them. And I'd love... Yeah, that's why it doesn't appeal to me, I'll be honest. The main thing I know about the Conan franchise is that it feels like all the money that I have and do put into Secret Worlds goes to Conan and not to the game that I play. And so, like, when my year, I bought the year sub mostly for the cosmetics, when that runs out, I think I'm gonna pause my sub until we get more story content, because if my sub money is going towards Conan, I'm not happy with that. If my sub money was going towards Secret World, I'd be down for that. I would happily continue to pay sub money while no game content is being released. I'm going on a rant that I'm going to stop myself now, because once I start this run, I will never finish it. But you know, the takeaway, the important thing, is that this is a good game. I liked it, I was scared, I solved puzzles, and I had fun. And I got to eat chocolate, although I did also get to drink shitty £2 wine. That Nira Lynn is absolutely right. I totally did get ripped off, but I was looking for something affordable, you know? But that name, by the way, Douglas Copeland, is very similar to another author with a similar name that is all I can think of. I'm going to look up now. I wonder how often he gets asked that. Douglas Coupland, who wrote Gen X, which I haven't read, Microsurfs, which was one of my dad's favourite books. He wrote a game in the vein of Microsurfs, but Microsurfs is a good book. It was one of my dad's favourite books. He really liked Douglas Coupland. Anyway, that's a complete aside. For some reason I had it. No, never mind. I'm being an idiot here. Yeah. Oh, Yumi, I haven't bought Aurum in years. At the moment, I genuinely I want to do the story, the what's his name? I want to do the Geronimo story on, I actually wound up doing it on one of my alts because he wound up getting through it quicker than my main did. But I log in to see if my next Geronimo agent mission has popped and to use up my my key on my main, and that's it, really. I don't do anything else with my subs, so. I like how this rippling makes it look a little bit like it's like the reflection of some water. Like we're standing on a lake almost. And then there's this rippling. I don't know, it looks really cool. Anyway. My point, folks, is that this is a good game that everyone should play, and I cannot scroll through the credits to make them go quicker, so never mind, I guess. It is slightly early, but I am in fact going to end stream off here. And I want to talk for a hot second about my next Indie Thursday game and what's going to be going on. So next Thursday I'm going to be away for personal reasons. I won't be streaming. But in chat I have just put a link to a straw poll which you can click on to help vote for my next Indie Thursday game. I'm sorry if you've heard this spiel before, but I'm going to do it again. Basically, I'm gonna choose
Trial.
what depending on what I feel like playing, but also on what wins the poll. At the moment, the Red Strings Club is winning,
Trial.
which I really want to play the Red Strings Club, but I also kind of really want to play Gris because it's been super recommended to me. It's just that knowing what I do of the content of Gris, I have a feeling that I may not necessarily emotionally want to play it next, but we'll see. You've got about a week odd left to vote on this, and then I'm actually going to close voting next Saturday. Normally I would close it on Thursday, but I'm going to close it on Saturday because I need to so I can make graphics when I get home, basically. So you have just over a week left to vote on that. I'll be plugging it on Discord and Twitter and things like that. And yeah, that's it for today. It's a very, early end to the stream, I know, but that's just how it be sometimes. I will be streaming Mass Effect Andromeda this Saturday. We're going to be taking a break from the story, I say as if I've been doing the story recently, and instead we're going to be doing a whole bunch of the older side quests as well as all of our friend quests, things like that. So basically going to be clearing off a load of old things in that sense. Then on Sunday it will be more Destiny 2, where we are going to be trying our hardest to go rescue Cade. And I will probably inevitably suck terribly at everything. And I do want to log in at some point and do the other side quests that I've not done yet, but I'm also like lies on floor yelling. Then next Tuesday we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's going to be a pretty chill week. We're just going to be hanging out on reset day, and then no streams next Thursday. Going forward, by the way, I just want to clarify this. So, Saturday after that will be more Mass Effect. Sunday after that will either be Destiny or ESO. Part of me wants to reinstall ESO and at least give it a try, because I keep meaning to play and I've just not got into it. And I'm, trialing out for my next Sunday game. But part of me is also just really enjoying Destiny, and the fact that, like, a lot of my friends are playing it makes me very tempted, but we'll see. And then, so Tuesday, I believe it is the 4th of December, let me double check that, Life is Strange 2 Episode 5 comes out. Normally it comes out on a Thursday, it's actually coming out on Tuesday this time around. I was wrong, it's Tuesday the 3rd. I'm going to be taking a break from Final Fantasy XIV to play through that. It's going to be a longer stream, and then my next Indie Thursday stream will be starting that Thursday. So basically I'm going to take a week off from streaming Final Fantasy XIV, just because of the way things are working out, and I don't necessarily want to delay my new series by another week by swapping streams around, so blah 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 blah. It's all terribly boring, and I'll put a post up on the website and in Discord at some point. But the TLDR is, if you want to help me choose my next Indie Thursday game, please vote. And yeah, Moons of Madness, good game, do recommend, well worth the money spent on it and the time invested in it. And I hope that you will have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy yourselves greatly for me. I will have a chocolate in your spirit, I guess is what I'm looking for, though not really. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Take care, everyone.